We appreciate you logging in to this evening's training call. This is Jason Brown. I'm VP of Sales and Marketing, and we appreciate your time this evening. We have with us Skylar Whitman and John Washenko, co-founders of the company. Man, what an exciting time. It's amazing to me, even during the holidays, that our numbers keep going higher and higher and more people on these calls. Every day, the analysis hotline is getting more and more calls, and again, what an exciting time. I constantly get asked, well, when is this tool coming? When are flyers coming? When is literature coming? And looking at our back office, and guys, we're at a time where almost every week we're releasing these new tools that make a huge impact on your business. And this week is definitely no exception. Skylar Whitman has been working extremely hard getting these tools available for release. About 2 weeks ago, we released a replicated site that every agent gets that is designed to help you recruit and build your business. And we've told you that a product replicated site is coming as well. That doesn't talk about the opportunity, but just talks about the product. And that's actually one of the things that Skylar's going to go over with you this evening. And guys, without further ado, I'm going to turn the time over to Skylar. And again, most of you know him and have had the opportunity to at least listen to him. But look, there isn't a person on the earth that has more passion about helping people get out of debt and helping you build your business. And so he's going to spend maybe the next 20 or 30 minutes going over some of these tools with you. And again, make sure and take some notes. We're going to record this presentation as well. So if you have agents in your team that are not able to get on the call tonight, that they can still go on and listen to it as well. So, again, thanks a lot for being on the call, and we'll turn the time over to Skylar. Skylar, are you there?
Okay, everybody, thank you so much, Jason. Listen, we're excited to have you on the call tonight. We, as Jason was just saying, we have been working very hard with a significant amount of energy on different things that we have learned along the way that are absolutely a must in order to be able to help you as independent agents to be able to experience the greatest level of success possible. And as you know, we have continued to work on the product and on the process that the individual client goes through to help ensure that they have the greatest experience that they can possibly have as well. I'm really excited to be able to be here tonight to go through and show you some of the things that we have been working on, I guess I would say tirelessly. These tools that we've put together are not kind of a trial and error type thing that we've put together. They're based on basically what's been proven to work in the past in multiple different areas. So if you have questions, please, we urge you, if you have comments, if you have anything that you want to say, we urge you to get onto the comments section of the GoToMeeting dashboard on your screen, and feel free to enter anything that you feel like saying, or if you even want to crack a joke, feel welcome to do that. So we'll go ahead without any further delay. Let's get this going. Okay, we just want to touch on the agent back office for just a minute. Most of you on the call are most likely already aware of the agent back office. We're not going to go ahead and log into it right now, but the username and password that was sent to you in your agent with your new welcome letter, when you sign up as a new agent, will get you into your agent back office. You simply click on agent login on the corporate site at www.worthunlimited.com, and that will get you in there. The reason why I want to touch on that for just a second is because we have had a fair number of people ask, how do I get into my agent back office? So that's how you get in there. And we do urge you, for those of you that are new, and even those of you that have been signed up for a little while now, get in there. Occasionally, browse through what's in there. We are on a regular basis going through and adding new tools. So, one thing that is pretty exciting, we want to go through and we want to touch on the fact that on the corporate website, you can now go through and see all events that are going on in the company, both in live meetings and in webinar meetings. As of right now, we don't have the list on the screen right now, but we have roughly about, I believe, 8 live trainings across the United States planned within basically about a week's time. And what I want to do now is I want to just go through and show you from the corporate website. Please don't leave the webinar. I'm going to go through and show you what I'm talking about and a couple of cool little things that have been put in there to help you to be able to get people to the meetings in order to be able to help you build your team, help you to be able to build your clientele, and help you to be able to build your referral base. So as you can see, we have the corporate website up. You can either click on live events or on webinars. From there, if you want to log into a webinar at any time, you need that login information, the link information. All you have to do now is go to the corporate website and click on that link. The other thing that is so cool about this is we've intentionally made this available from the home page of the corporate website. In other words, anybody can log on there. So as you're trying to go through and you're trying to build your team and working to invite people and get them educated about what the opportunity is, then you simply direct them to the corporate website, click on that events link, and they'll have everything they need to be able to get either to a live event or onto a webinar. So what I did is I just went through and I clicked on the live events. Now there's a couple that are showing here that are now past events, or as of tonight, we have one at the Holiday Inn in California. And on the 11th, we have one coming up. And what I want to do is I just want to go through and show you a very cool little tool that's been added to the events section. If you see over to the right, you'll see event flyer. Okay? What the event flyer is something that you can very easily go through and download and print off. So if you're needing anything to go through and have as a pass out or a handout to people that you're thinking of inviting to this meeting, all you have to do is go to the corporate website, click on events, click on live, and then you will see those events. Now, these flyers are specific to each event. That's one of the cool things. Not only does it go through and tell you who's going to be the guest speaker and what are the subjects that are going to be covered in these events, but it also goes through and gives the date, the time, the location, and all of the relevant information for the people that you're handing these flyers to come to the meeting. Now, one thing that is so cool is on these flyers, when you're passing these out, okay, what you can do is at this point, you can go through and write your agent ID number on there. Why would you write your agent ID number on there? Because when you have individuals coming to these live events, if they want to get going, then they simply can get signed up through your automatic online site with your agent ID. You'll obviously want to communicate with them and follow up with them. But each one of these flyers is set up to be a tool to help you to be able to get people, more and more people to the event, to just have something legitimate in hand, give them all the information they need for address and all of that kind of stuff to be able to help them get going with you. So basically, as far as the event schedule is concerned, for people that live in the areas, we encourage you to attend, but we not only encourage you to attend, but we invite or encourage you to invite as many people as you can think of that could benefit from attending those live events. Okay, now while we're on the subject of these live events, we have I'm just going to go ahead and toot a little bit of a horn here for Mr. Jason Brown, Don Jorgensen, and several other people that we have lined up for these live events. We have some of the most talented educators and presenters that we could hope to have on with Worth Unlimited. Not to blow too much smoke up Don's nose or Jason's or some of the other presenters that will be involved in these events, but they are absolutely passionate about what we do. They know what people need to hear. And when people show up at these events, they are going to be absolutely blown away. We had an event last night here at the home office, greatest attendance we've had yet. There was pretty much not a seat left in the place. And the meeting went on. It went just a little bit long because we had a lot of stuff to cover last night. But the coolest thing about it is, even though the meeting went for a while, once it was over, I don't think the first person left from the audience for at least 30 minutes after we ended the meeting. There was such a feeling of energy and excitement at the information that was presented, and definitely, the job that Jason did. He was the live presenter last night. And after the meeting, literally, I think probably the first person that left was probably 30 minutes after the meeting ended, and probably the last person that left was about an hour after the meeting ended. They just hung around. They had questions. They wanted to know how they could get going and what they needed to do to get involved and be successful. So listen, these events are not just events that we do here at the home office. They're not just events that we do at a few select locations. If you feel that you can get at least 25 people sitting in seats ready for a presentation, we will cover the expense and cost of the location, of flying out to present. We'll have Don or Jason or one of these other talented presenters that we have lined up fly out to your location at our cost to help you build your team. This is an absolutely fantastic opportunity for you to be able to get people engaged. Let them see firsthand from talented and skilled presenters that are passionate about the company and the program what this opportunity is all about. And once you go to these events, one thing I can tell you is once you go to these events, you are going to walk away from this being more energized and more prepared to be able to succeed with your Worth Unlimited business than I can almost guarantee than you even had a sense of before you experienced this type of an event. So, again, if you do have a desire to have a meeting hosted to help you build your team, again, we do need to have at least 25 people. Now, the one thing you've got to keep in mind, in order to get 25 people in attendance, you need to invite double to triple that, okay? You need to keep in mind that just because you invited somebody does not mean that they're automatically going to know what they're missing if they don't come, okay? It's just human nature. So we want to advise you, if you need to have, or if we need to have 25 people sitting in seats, you need to go through and invite at least double to triple that number, okay? So if you do want to get a meeting going, we absolutely encourage you to write down the information you see on the screen right now. You can either email Jason at jbrown@worthunlimited.com or Dawn at worthunlimited.com. Send them an email. Let them know what you're thinking, when you would like to have it, just any pertinent information that you would like to include in that email. Simply let them know that you would like to have a meeting and to please contact you. Then they will follow up with you. I absolutely guarantee it. They will follow up with you. They will go through all of the details with you. They'll cover everything with you and make sure that, all of the information is covered that needs to be gone over. Okay. Now, for some of you on this call may have already been through the training on the opportunity site that we've created. What we're going to do on tonight's call is we are going to in a very short period of time, we are going to cover the information on the opportunity site again. And then also, like Jason already touched base on, we are also going to go through and show you something you have not seen yet, something we've been working very hard on, and something we feel and know will be very effective in helping you to be able to build your client base, a replicated client site. It's something that we've been very anxious to go over and show you. We unveiled it last night at the live meeting here at the home office, and I'll tell you, our response was absolutely electric. So, okay, as you can see on the screen right now, we released this the recruiting site, the opportunity site, about roughly about 2, maybe close to 3 weeks ago now, and our response from this, not just verbally, but in actual production, has been absolutely phenomenal. We have seen online sign-ups pretty much double to tripled per day since we launched this tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you just a quick little tour of this site, and then after, because we have covered this site a couple of times, then we're going to go on to the replicated client site. So if you've seen this, please hang with us. If you haven't, it's time to get excited. Go ahead and listen.
Would you like to earn more income? Would you like to work from the convenience of your own home, in your spare time, part-time, or even full-time? Well, in as little as 15 minutes per day, you could earn as much or more than a full-time job, and you don't have to quit your regular job. You don't have to make sales, have any past experience, or even leave your home. A breakthrough in the field of personal finance has enabled everyday people across the U.S. to cash in on a life-changing program called the Worth Account. To learn more about this life-changing program, click on the program video below. To learn more about the work-from-home opportunity, click on the opportunity video below.
Okay, so basically, Callie, we refer to her as Callie or the talking head on the opportunity site. She's gone through and instructed us to go through and click on the program video. Now, this program video is also the same program or product video that you can see on the corporate website. But what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and give it a quick little play so that we can give you a full tour. We won't play the whole video because it is about 13 minutes, but we'll go ahead and click on that, and then we'll go on to the next step.
History has been altered and defined through huge advancements in technology. Technology has finally caught up with personal finance.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and just pause that for now. But when you have time, if you have not seen that video or you'd like to go through and view it again, you'll be able to do that at any time that you'd like. Okay, now what we want to do is we have gone through and updated the opportunity video included on the opportunity site. So we are going to go ahead and play that. It's roughly about 8 minutes, but please stay glued to your screen and take down any notes, any questions, or any thoughts that you have.
Thank you for taking a look at Worth Unlimited and what we believe is the most exciting, lucrative opportunity on the market today. There are several different reasons people are excited to come on with Worth Unlimited and why they're seeing such phenomenal success. The first reason is our product. I hope you've had a chance to look at the product portion of the site. You'll see what an amazing product the Worth Account is. It takes people from where their current financial situation is to becoming completely debt-free in mathematically the fastest time possible, saving tens of thousands of dollars in interest along the way. There's no competition, no product on the market that does everything the Worth Account does. Take a look through our website. Review the thousands of actual client testimonials. People love Worth Unlimited and what we do for their financial situation. The second reason we're having such incredible success is because of our market. Anyone who has debt. There's probably never been a time in our country when this product is more needed. Homeowners with a mortgage, those people that have lost that goal that they will ever have their home completely paid off. When they find out that they can have their 30-year mortgage paid off in less than one-third the time, it's hard not to get them excited. People with consumer debt, credit cards, vehicles, student loans, hospital bills, those are such a burden on a family. Owners of rental properties that were hit hard by the economy. And what about businesses? Businesses thrive when they're debt-free and can control their income versus debt. Our product helps them do that. The third, and maybe the most important reason why people are so excited about this opportunity is because they don't have to sell anything. Simply ask people, would you like to be debt-free? How would your life be different if you had no debt? Pique their interest just enough to receive a free savings analysis. They call in for the free savings analysis. We'll tell them when their home will be paid off and how much time and interest we will save them on their debt. Our home office coaches review that savings analysis with your referral. Our home office coaches explain the program in detail using their numbers. And our home office coaches close your referral. We activate your client on the phone, and you get paid. All you do is have a short conversation with your referral in order to have them call to get their free savings analysis. They don't have to give any account numbers, no social security numbers, there's no obligation, and they're excited. They're excited about getting out of debt and saving interest. And we sign up your referrals on the program, and you get paid. Now, there's never been a better time to come on with our company. We're expanding nationally and looking for people to help in that expansion. This promotes an easy advancement. There's no corporate hoops or politics that you have to deal with. And what people really love about our company is that you set your own work-from-home schedule. There's finally an opportunity where you can work the hours you choose and get paid what you're worth. The harder you work, the more you make with Worth Unlimited. There's 8 exciting ways to earn money with our company. The first one is what we just talked about, personal referrals that turn into activations. We'll talk about what kind of commissions are available in a minute, but the second way to get paid is our Fast Start program. We realize that if you don't start making money right away with our company, you're not going to stick around. So we have a program that ensures that those checks are big, starting immediately. We have a mentor and management commission because this will be the first product that you ever refer where clients that you send into our company want to become agents as well. And they want to tell people about the success that they're having on our program. Anytime one of your referrals comes on as an agent and starts referring clients, we're going to pay you overrides and commissions on those sales as well. When you choose to take on a leadership role in our company, you receive commissions. And by helping others become leaders, we also pay you for that. Not to mention the incentives and the trips and contests. We're big on competitions and trips. We'll talk more about those in a few seconds. But let's go to personal activation. How much do you actually get paid just for referring someone to our company where they can learn how to quickly become debt-free? If you refer just one person in a month who purchases our program, we're going to pay you a referral fee or a commission of $465, again, for that 10 to 15-minute conversation. If in the same month you refer another person that we sign up on the program for a total of 2, we're going to pay you $620 for that referral. But that actually will bump you up to the level where we're going to go ahead and pay you $620 on your first referral as well. So for referring 2 people, one every other week, you receive a check for $1,240 for that month. Once you referred 4 people who buy our program in the same month, that's going to put you up to the level of earning $775 per sale. Again, for the first 3 sales, we're also going to pay you $775 too. So if you just refer one person a week and have that 10 to 15-minute conversation and they purchase our program, you receive $3,100 in referral commissions for as little as an hour's worth of work. The top position, or top tier with our company, is reached when you refer 6 people. We then sign up on the program. We're then going to go ahead and pay you $930 once you hit that 6th referral. And again, that goes retroactive. Even your first 5 sales will also get you paid $930. So by referring just 6 people in a month, you can make over $5,500. Folks, I'm talking in a month for working in your spare time. We have people that are referring 3 or 4 people a day. That's one of the reasons people are so excited about Worth Unlimited, is there's no cap to what you can make. The harder you work, the more people you refer to get their free savings analysis, the more money you make. Now, we also talked about receiving a commission or override when the people that you refer to the company also tell people how to become debt-free. They start referring people, and we're going to pay you a percentage of those sales as well. For example, when you hit the executive director position, you're going to be making 8% on the sales of agents that you signed up with the company. In other words, if you have just 5 agents that are also referring customers, and they just refer 3 sales in a month, that's a total of 15 sales, your commission override would be $3,700. And that's on top of the $5,000 or $6,000 that you receive for your personal referral activation. Imagine your income potential if you did this more than just in your spare time. Now, the most exciting part about our compensation plan is our field partner bonus pool. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to be a part of a company that allows you to share in the total company revenue. The top position in our compensation plan is called field partner. Once you reach the rank of field partner, 6.25% of every sale in the entire company nationwide goes into a pool. And all the field partners share in that revenue on a monthly basis, not to mention incentive trips. We believe in working hard, but also playing hard. And we reward you well. If you've never taken a trip that somebody else has paid for, believe me, there's nothing like it. There truly is no limit to the income possibilities with Worth Unlimited. With the millions of people across the United States looking for a real solution to their debt, how many people could you refer to our toll-free number to get their free savings analysis? We are helping to solve this problem, and you can be a part of it. Now let's go out and do this together. Click on the More Info tab at the top of the page, or call the 800 number on your screen. It really is that simple.
Okay, so we definitely know that trying to play video over a webinar is not that great. So as soon as the call is over, or when you have a little bit of spare time, we absolutely encourage you to go check this out. If you haven't gone through and looked at it before, and if you've already been through it, we invite you and encourage you to go through and take a look at the opportunity video that has been recently completed as well. Okay, now it is the time or the point in the call where we want to go through and unveil the new replicated client site. Now, also, real quick, before we go there, we do want to touch on the fact that if you're logging in for your first time, or if you've been an agent that has been signing up new agents with the paper form, you can now go through and electronically sign up your new team members right off of your site. Now, we want to make sure that everybody is clear how you get to your site. How do you get to your individual replicated opportunity site? If you can, please write this down because you'll definitely need it. It is www.worthunlimited.com and then / and then your agent ID number. So just as an example, www.worthunlimited.com / 989000, or whatever your agent ID number is. There's no spaces in between, just exactly as I went through and told you right over the phone and as showing on your screen right now. So, you do not have to go through and deal with any paper forms for activating your agents anymore. All right, let's go ahead and get going. We want to go ahead and unveil the client site. We're going to touch on that now. So if you can, please stay tuned. We'll pull that up. Okay, what you're looking at right now is what we refer to as the client site. Now, before I go through all of the goodies that are built into the client site, I want to kind of touch base on what the purpose is behind the client site. Okay, to get to your individual replicated client site, each independent agent has their own assigned client site, replicated client site. You can get there by simply going to Worth Account in the URL section of the internet. You'll simply type in worthaccount.com / and your agent ID number. So worthaccount.com / 989000, or whatever your agent ID is. So please don't go there now, because we're going to go through and touch on some things about this site. But when you have a few free minutes, we recommend that you take a tour of it. And then once you become familiar with it, we want to go through and encourage you to use this to the greatest potential possible. This is something where you will be able to send the link to your replicated client site to anybody by email or by text, and we'll touch on that in just a few more minutes in a little bit more detail. You'll be able to send them the link have absolutely fantastically professional prepared information to be able to help raise the curiosity and the interest in those people that you want to refer in to get their free analysis. That is your only job, is to go through and generate that curiosity. And this tool has been created in order to help you do that. So without any further delay, we're going to go ahead and give you a quick little tour of this site. Now, you'll see on the screen right now, hopefully you can see where my mouse cursor is, but it says click to play. So I just want to let you guys know, the first time that somebody logs on to the replicated client site, it won't say click to play. The talking head, we'll call her Cammie, she'll automatically play just the first time. Then if they log in a second time, it'll say click to play. So anyway, just want to give you a heads up about that. We're going to go ahead and give you a quick little tour of what we've prepared here.
How would your life be different if you no longer had to make debt payments to anyone? What could you do with that extra money you no longer had to pay towards debt each month? A breakthrough in the field of personal finance called the Worth Account has enabled many thousands of consumers across America to completely eliminate their debt, including their 30-year mortgage, in as little as 8 years or less. And they did not have to refinance, increase their minimum monthly payments, or modify their mortgage in any way. In just the last few years alone, consumers across America have eliminated hundreds of millions of dollars in debt using this breakthrough system. To see an example of what the Worth Account is doing for thousands of consumers across America, click on the program video below. Then to find out how much time and money the Worth Account could save you, click on the My Savings video below.
Okay, so as Cammie's directed us, we're going to go ahead and click on the program video below. This is a short video that just gives people just a quick introduction to what the Worth Account is, and it's something that will make it very just short and concise and just pique their curiosity enough to be able to have a conversation with them and encourage them to go ahead and take advantage of the free analysis offer.
Meet Jill and Kathy. They both shop for months to find the perfect homes for their families. And they put just as much time into finding the right mortgage. Both Jill and Kathy took out identical 30-year mortgages at a 4% rate. I mean, no doubt about it. Jill and Kathy are smart consumers. But Jill, well, she knows about something that Kathy doesn't. Jill is taking advantage of a smart online program called the Worth Account. Thanks to the Worth Account, Jill will have her $200,000 mortgage paid off in less than 9 years, which is more than 21 years sooner than Kathy. In fact, Jill is going to save over $117,000 in interest compared to how much Kathy's going to pay on the same mortgage. So, while Kathy is paying mortgage interest, Jill's building a big nest egg. While Kathy's mortgage payment is taking a big chunk out of her monthly budget, Jill's eliminating her mortgage and all the rest of her debt in less than 1/3 the regular time. And in year 9, Jill thinks she might be looking into buying a second home as a rental income property. Kathy, she'll be making mortgage payments on the house she has. Jill's thinking about all the ways she might use the extra $290,000 she can now build up in the bank over the next 30 years. Kathy is, making mortgage payments. Oh, and Jill and her husband are making plans to retire early. Kathy is, well, you know. So ask yourself, what do you want to be doing in 10 years? Paying for your house or seeing the world? We thought so. Find out how much the Worth Account can save you by calling toll-free 1-800-224-1053. With the Worth Account, there's no refinancing, no increase to your minimum monthly payment, and no mortgage modification. So check it out today. I mean, the only thing you have to lose is years off your debt.
Okay. So, again, we do realize that it's pretty choppy playing over webinars, so I will tell you right now that the Jill, what we call the Jill and Kathy video, loses a lot of its flair when it's choppy over a webinar. But when the call is through, when you have some free time, we encourage you to log on to your own replicated agent client site and take a nice clean view of that. Make sure you have your speakers on. In your own time, it's a much cleaner view, and it will be a very clean view for your prospective clients that you're sending your replicated client site to as well. Okay, so anyway, as the talking head instructed, to click on click on the program video to get an example of what the Worth account's doing for people, and then to get a sense or an idea of what the program can do to save them money, simply click on the My Savings video. So we're going to go ahead and click on that now.
Many thousands of consumers across the U.S. are now completely out of debt or on track to have all of their debt, including their mortgage, paid off in a fraction of the regular time, thanks to the Worth account. With hundreds of millions of dollars in debt already eliminated, you owe it to yourself to see just how much time and interest the Worth account can save you. A free, no-obligation savings analysis is provided to determine just how much time and money you can save using the Worth account. To get your free, no-obligation savings analysis, simply call 1-800-224-1053. It's quick, it's easy, and you will never be asked for any personal information such as Social Security numbers or account numbers. With the Worth account, you do not have to refinance. You do not have to increase your minimum monthly payment, and you do not have to modify your mortgage in any way. You simply live your life the way you want, and the Worth account does the rest. When you call, you will go through a short, easy questionnaire that will determine how much time and interest the Worth account can save you. And we will show you exactly how the Worth account achieves such amazing results. Call now, toll-free, to get your free savings analysis at 1-800-224-1053. Again, it's quick, it's easy, and you will be surprised at how much time and money you can save.
All right, everybody. So that is the replicated client site. Now, a couple of things that I want to show you real quick is if somebody does, chooses not to call the toll-free number, then they can simply click on the Request More Info tab, and then from that point, they can go through and type in their name, their email address, their phone number, and then just a quick comment or question or whatever it is that they're wanting a representative to call them back and follow up with them on. When that happens, when they've gone through and they have entered information to have somebody call them back, then there's two things that happen. The system will send you as the independent agent that is the owner of the replicated site that they've filled out that information on. It will send you a notification letting you know that someone has requested additional information and that someone from the analysis department will be following up with them, and we will keep you in good communication. So basically, it just notifies you that people have requested additional information. Then from that point, what happens is someone from the analysis department contacts them and works with them from the very beginning through the very end to help them get going on the Worth account. It's just really that simple. And then also from this site, existing clients can log into their software directly from the client site. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now there's a couple of things that we want to go through and show you that these sites have been set up in order to be simple and easy to be able to use as a tool in building not just your clientele, but also your team, your independent agent team. Okay, let me just pull this up real quick. Both the opportunity site and the replicated client site have both been built in order to work very simply and easily with smartphones and tablet devices such as iPads. Basically all you need to do is if you're sending a link to someone with, say, an iPhone or an Android smartphone. All you need to do is get into your text message and type a short little introductory message, something along the lines of, hey, Bobby, I'm with this company that's doing amazing things. Just wanted to send you this link real quick. If you can, click on the link below. Then I want to follow up with you and get your feedback. So basically, the link that you'll type in there for the opportunity link, your replicated opportunity site, is the www.worthunlimited.com / and then your agent ID. If you type that into your text message and hit send, as soon as that comes through onto the person that you're sending it to smartphone, they'll be able to click on that link right from their text, right from the text that you sent them, and it will pull up the replicated opportunity site that's been formatted for a smartphone or for a tablet device.
Now you can also email this as well.
As John in the background just said, you can also send an email link straight to somebody's email that they can pull up either from their smartphone device, their tablet, such as an iPad, or from their PC or their desktop computer. Now, obviously, things are going to be bigger. They're going to be, easier to view from a regular computer, but they're set up and intentionally formatted to work perfectly with a smartphone. So, as the link is formatted with a smartphone for both the opportunity site and with your client site. So one of the coolest things is now, whether you're sitting at your desk at home or whether or not you're, walking out in public, if you want to, if you run into somebody or you're having lunch with somebody or hanging out with somebody and you want to kind of start up a conversation with them about the opportunity, if they ask for more information, you simply text them or email them the link to your opportunity site, which is the www.worthunlimited.com / and then your agent ID. Now, again, for the client site, it's www.worthaccount.com / and then your agent ID. So that, that's something that we're really excited about. We know that it's going to be an absolutely fantastic tool in helping you to be able to build your, not just your team, but your new client base. We have already what we did is we went through and got some people's opinion internally and externally on the new client site, and the feedback has been absolutely off the charts. People love it. It's easy. It's clean. It's simple to understand. And the reason why it's been designed to be short and so succinct is so that people have the curiosity about what the Worth account can do for them simply peaked. It's not going to answer all their questions, but it is going to at least create enough curiosity in their mind to say, what the heck, I'll get a free analysis. That sounds fine. And then from that point, once they call up to get their free analysis, we will take it from there. That's where we go through and have highly trained and very professional representatives that go through a short questionnaire with them to help them to be able to find out how much time and money they'll save on their with the Worth account. They'll run their analysis for them. And then from there, what they'll do is they'll set up a time, usually within 24 hours of that first call, to go through and show them the Worth account in action, to go through and show them how it works, show them why it works, answer any questions that they have to make sure that it is crystal clear how the program works. And then the best part of the entire process takes place. They get activated on the Worth account, and they start down a road of changing their financial future. Listen, everything that we're working on is engineered and geared towards one goal in mind. That is to help people finally start to get control of their finances, to start to change their financial future, to be able to be in a position where they have so many more options in their future than what they might have otherwise had. Now, there's a lot of people out there that are good with their finances, but even for those people who may not be struggling financially, the Worth account can simply help them to make their finances better. So it's not just for people that don't know what to do about their debt. It's also for people that are pretty good with their finances, but a Worth account simply helps them to be able to improve upon what they're already doing. All right, everybody, we thank you so much for joining us tonight. That is pretty much what we have to go over tonight. Listen, we encourage you, take these tools, take the tools and the different things that have been put together to help you to be able to build your team. If you have it in your mind that you want to be one of the top producers in Worth, once we get Worth Unlimited to the official launch stage, there is going to be so much momentum that you will have if you'll take advantage of it during the soft launch phase. You'll be that much further ahead once the official launch takes place. For those of you that are simply looking to refer clients, the replicated client site and the tools that we've been working on have been absolutely engineered based on past success and results and extremely talented people's input on what it takes in order for consumers and individuals to take action and get going. Okay, the last thing that I want to touch on before we close out the call is the agent reimbursement promotion. And what the agent reimbursement promotion is any agent who makes a sale in their first 30 days of becoming an agent will be reimbursed for their agent sign-up fee. So the $149 that you paid to become an agent with Worth Unlimited, if you make a sale within that first 30 days, you will get that $149 refunded to you. Now, let me correct what I just said. If you make a sale. It's not if you make a sale. That's the coolest thing about this distribution approach. You don't have to make any sales. If you refer somebody who then, through the analysis department and our coaching department, ends up getting activated on the Worth account, you will get your $149 agent fee refunded back to you simply as a thank you for getting going, taking action, and getting down that path to success. Again, hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are so excited about everything going on. Again, as Jason said, we are seeing a tremendous increase in the number of referrals, number of agents signing up with the company. We're building tremendous momentum, building up to the official launch of Worth Unlimited. Again, you're involved in a absolutely tremendous cause. We are launching the largest assault on debt that America has ever seen. And one other thing that's so cool, we have already, a fair time back, started working on tools and integration for international expansion. This is going to go global, and it's going to be an absolutely fantastic ride in helping people to get on top of their finances and change their financial future. So thanks again so much for joining us. We appreciate your time. We wish you the best of success, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.